All right, we're
Ladies,
live.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special April Fool's edition of Inside the GEFA. We have a lot of games to get to today. We have a lot of news and possibly a lot of trash talking between me and a couple of the guys here on the panel. But here to kick it off is your host, El Presidente, Mr. James Simerson. Take it away, good sir.
Thanks, Danny. All right, so we got a great episode tonight. First of all, I want to start off with some breaking news. This is pretty big for the league. It's straight out of Mustangs camp. Owner and coach Billy Minnick has signed a 1 week, 12 carton NIL deal with Newport. So it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, how we started like this? Starting like this.
I mean, that's pretty big for him. But anyway, it's April Fool's because he bought that shit himself. So
I did not actually think you were gonna say it, James. I did not actually think you were gonna say it. So good on you. Good on you.
My man was holding that in the whole time. No wonder James is so quiet.
He was quiet the whole pre-production. I'm gonna get this up.
Happy April Fool's Day, everyone. Brought to you by Cheez It.
All right, so anyway, let's get back into it. We brought back Vinny. I mean, after the first 3, 4, 5 episodes, he was begging us to bring him back. So brought him back, and he looks like the ghost of Christmas past.
I'm the fading away soul of the Mustangs. slowly fading into the Taco Bell night.
Into the neon glow that is Taco Bell, eh, Vinny?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's get into some of the games from this past week. We had 4 of them. We'll start with the quick one since we have no idea what the hell happened. Nightmare traveling 5 hours to the Titans. Nightmare win 19-6.
Or they showed up with a full squad, 5 hours away or something like that?
Yeah.
So that's a good sign. The only other thing I heard from that game is they had no lines painted. The whole field was laid out by cones.
I did hear that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What are we doing? It's like little kids soccer practice.
Only real things I heard about the game. Nightmare went in with a plan to try to keep the ball on the ground and use the run game, and ultimately that's what they were able to control the game with. But honestly, I haven't got any feel from the game. This is just feedback from players I talked to.
Yeah, well, no film, so moving on.
All right, next game. We got Miners Wildcats. Wildcats taking a trip out to Somerset. Wildcats finally get the offense moving. Win 62-14.
Yeah, you can say that.
They did what they were supposed to.
Pretty much. I mean, Miners O-line, they're struggling. Like their quarterback's under crazy pressure. He made some throws. You know, it wasn't all bad for him. They're building, they're learning. I mean, there was just at a point where the Wildcats were like, man, we're just gonna bring everybody every play. And when they got to that point, Miners couldn't do anything. I mean, like I said, they had some good drives. They put 2 good drives together, scored touchdowns off of them. So, you know, like I said, it wasn't all bad. They got building blocks. So I think their quarterback's pretty decent. You know, give him some time. Maybe we'll be able to make some plays.
highest point total for the week of all teams, you got to give it to the Wildcats. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
I mean, it's the base
and that
factor,
didn't even
like you said.
that honestly didn't even feel like peak what they can do. You know what I mean?
Nah, they're still trying to put it together.
I think
A lot of different pieces.
Yeah, I think they can be pretty good.
Ella's still shaking off the rust.
All right.
Anybody
let's move on
else?
to the next
Anybody?
one.
You know, James, you don't want to give your thoughts on the Miners? You're the president of the league. It's one of the lower teams. I feel like you need to give your
Vikings
thoughts on.
traveling to the Warriors.
Hey, you're right, bud.
Vikings win 38-12.
Well, I guess not.
Damn. What was the game you said, James? Can you say that
Your
again?
game.
Can you introduce that a little better?
If you weren't talking when I was talking, you would have heard me.
Yeah, but if you would have just never mind. Go ahead. We're not going to do this. We
Go ahead. Talk about your game.
I think it was a very good game. Two forces met and meshed and became what we consider 4 quarters of just great football.
What's your take on it?
Your thoughts on it? Nah. What are your thoughts on it? You had a upper echelon look at it. You were looking from a second level. What did you see, James?
Don't worry about what I saw. You're talking about meshing and all this other crap.
I think everybody's worried about what you saw, President.
No.
Yeah, I'm curious too. You're up in the press box. What was your
stuff your mouth with Cheez-Its and zip it?
Hey, no, Danny. No, Danny was raising a very good point. We, the people, the players, and the coaches and the owners, we want to know what you thought, El Presidente.
Yeah, you had a bird's eye view, El Presidente.
Yes, sir.
You were right next to me for most of it, Danny.
No, I wasn't. I was on the sidelines for most of it.
On film.
I thought it was a pretty good game. It's been a while since I've saw Greg throw 3 interceptions in a game.
Wild
the Warriors had opportunities. Huh?
I said wild lead off, but go ahead.
Hey, you wanted to hear it, so
no, I mean you could have let off differently, but I see what you're doing here. Let's do it. Let's dance. Let's dance.
No, I'm just saying it's been a while since I saw that, but
are you calling the offense?
Warriors definitely had their opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
V, you good?
I asked Thor a question, but he just chose to not answer me, or he's froze like that. I can never tell with him. He gets stuck sometimes. He just stops breathing, and you can't tell if he's frozen.
I have better internet now. It's usually just stops breathing.
That's
all the offense
background.
So I brought Logan Jacoby in. The two of us are just working as a team. I mean,
yes or no?
Yes or no? What?
Do you call the offense?
Yes.
Okay, so that's why Greg threw 3 picks. Moving on.
Shut the fuck up.
Yo, god damn.
Go ahead, James. You were saying?
That's ridiculous.
Oh, this is
welcome back, Vin.
Welcome back, Vinny.
Break that down. Explain why you feel that way. You have a Taco Bell background.
Explain why I feel that way?
Yes.
I've always felt that way about Thor's offense. Where have you been?
Around.
All right, then. Pay attention.
Vinny, don't come back on here and start just doing your thing, okay? I'm here to push the envelope, all right? I want you to explain yourself today.
No, I just like to bust Thor's balls. I don't really feel that way. I'm a closet Vikings fan. Very, very closet. I'm a closet Vikings fan.
I see the black Nike hoodie.
Way deep in the fucking.
Vinny's been in the closet so long he's taking trips to Narnia.
Yes.
That wasn't funny, James.
Yes.
Close the
So-
YouTube page, James.
Brett, what was your take on the game?
Did you say close the YouTube page?
I said close the Google page.
I mean, I kind of agree with you. Like, the Warriors had opportunities to be in that game, and they just didn't execute. They didn't finish drives. When you get 3 turnovers, you got to be able to capitalize, and I don't think they capitalized off of one of those. So, you know, that was ultimately the outcome in the game. When they got in the fourth quarter, the Vikings just, you know, put their foot down, play good defense.
Got in the fourth quarter.
Somebody shut their shit off. It's playing back.
Put their foot down. Play good defense. Got in the fourth quarter.
Somebody shut their shit off. It's playing back.
Put their foot down.
Thank you. All right. So, you know, like I was saying in the fourth quarter, the Vikings just put their foot down, and, you know, their defense pinned their ears back, continuously put pressure on, you know, frustrated, you know, the Warriors quarterback. And, you know, Greg Medina took over, a couple rushing touchdowns, and they put the game away. I mean, Vikings look like a team that haven't played together, and they're still trying to figure stuff out. And when they do, good luck to the rest of the league. And the Warriors are definitely still figuring things out. You know what I mean? Like, they got a lot of things that they need to figure out on their team. I will say that their two DBs that play outside are lockdown. Those kids put the straps on. Like, they were shutting shit down all game. They made some huge plays. I think number 2 had all 3 of their interceptions on Greg. I mean, the post route was wide open for a touchdown. I mean, kid made a hell of a play on that. I think one other one, the wide receiver caught it. He ripped it out of his hand. Like, I mean, that kid was out there making plays. Like, their defense is definitely doing their thing. So their offense just got to figure it out and help them out. And I think they'll be fine. Vikings, like I said, once they get their shit together and, you know, get it just more reps together, I think personally for them, like, you know, Thor said that him and Logan are working together, calling plays. So, you know, that takes time. You know what I mean? You got to build a rapport with a bunch of different pieces from different places on the offense that are now playing together. So, you know, you can see a little bit of that throughout the game. Yeah, like, just, you know, just understanding, like, you know, play calls and what you want to do. You know what I mean? Like, the Vikings started the second half running the ball, and they were picking up like 8 yards a clip. Like, I would have just kept running the ball. You know what I mean? Like, that's just, you know, like I said, that's time. You know what I mean? Time working together, understanding things. First game of the year for them. So, you know, work in progress. But, I mean, Warriors definitely had a chance, man. I'm not gonna lie. They were in the fight. They just couldn't figure out how to deliver when they needed to. That's leadership and seasoned veterans took over. It was a good game.
Tavares said the Warriors are a good squad. They'll finish 8-2.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if they figure it out, they'll be just fine.
Yeah, they've got some great pieces. 16, 2.
It's a monster.
11. I just feel like I agree with you. They're shining part right now as a secondary on that defense. They can get things figured out a little bit better in the box. That defense is going to be a serious force. Offensively, Gary's really intelligent. There were some times where he had crazy pressure on him and he was still able to make a play.
Some of the time you're being modest. Jimmy Warner should be paying rent for living in their backfield all game.
Oh, God. Where?
And I really feel like there was a big difference between like the sideline and between the teams and stuff from what I saw from the Warriors a couple years ago. So I mean, I really think Ant is moving things in the right direction, and it's just going to take a little settling for them. I mean, they got some great pieces there, though. Ten's, I think Dunell's his last name. He's a really talented. They have a really, really solid roster.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, definitely. Like they had a solid roster the last couple of years. They just got to figure out how to put it together. For some reason, they haven't figured out how to put it together yet. But yeah, you're definitely
Did he have
right.
anybody helping him? Did he have anybody helping him this week? I thought I saw somebody on the side.
I mean,
white shirt.
Yeah,
by
he-
himself.
It looked like he had the dude Jadakiss, that defensive coordinator dude, was over
Garcia.
there.
I think he was their head coach, Jadakiss Garcia.
Yeah, he was over there on the sideline. He was helping out a good amount. I mean, that was like
Good.
my main thing. I said, at least you got to have somebody over there. And
Yeah,
I mean, you
that's
could tell rotation wise, because like they didn't have the same O lineman in playing D line constantly throughout the game. But they had a pretty good rotation going on. So I mean, they made some adjustments, but you just ran into better.
Jatavius is playing on their team this year. They just didn't have enough jerseys for Malik
Is the
Coletta.
name you just said?
His actual name, Jatavius, not Jadakiss.
Jatavius? That's not the same person.
That's who that is. That was the head coach from last year.
What number is he?
56.
He didn't dress though because they put the jersey on the kicker because the kicker's jersey.
Yeah. I just didn't know that was okay. All right.
I got you.
Regardless, I think they need that. Chill out, James. They they need that though. They need somebody else, another voice. Just like
They do. That's a lot to try to do by yourself.
thank
the
you,
offense,
Jay.
Call the offense, call the
Great.
defense, make substitutions, like make.
That's where your leaders, though. That's where your leaders got to step up and help out. You know what I mean? Like if you know you only roll one guy, it's not like they woke up on Saturday morning for the game and realized they only had one coach. No, they've only had one coach the entire off season. So
you're not wrong.
like you got to have leaders willing to step up and take the reins. You know what I mean? And have guys fall in line. Like you can talk to Trey. This is exactly like guys like what Greg Medina and Tavares and all those dudes bring to the table. It's not just the football. It's not just what they do on the field. It's their leadership that they bring to the table. Like, don't even really need coaches when you got guys like that. But you all got to be for the same mission too. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's give and take, man. Give and take. But like I said, it's not like they woke up Saturday and have one coach. They've only had one coach. So you just need your leaders to step up and be helping out more rather than, you know, relying on Ant to do it all by himself, because that's a lot of responsibility. Shit. That's a lot of responsibility for the best of the best coaches.
All right, we ready for the last game?
Yeah.
Mustangs traveling out to the Buffaloes. The Buffaloes won 53-38.
One of the closer games of the week.
I'll tell you what, that first half, it didn't look like it was going to be a close one.
I made
What was the score in the first half?
It was like 40 to 6, 40 to 14 or 40 to 16, something like that.
Holy crap. So they tried to
I think
come back.
I think they got out. It was like what 34 to 2 or something. I don't know. It was bad. I mean, the Buffaloes were running a track meet out there.
Wow.
And then the second half came And I mean, Mustangs adjusted. Give them credit, man. They came out. They were a different team in the second half. They made plays. I felt like their defense played a lot better. They committed to stopping that run, but their secondary didn't blow coverages like they did in the first one and let guys run wide open for touchdown catches. And they got scores. They made plays, and they made it a game. I mean, there was a point in the fourth quarter where I was like, damn, they might come back and steal this damn thing. But Buffalo's defense prevailed when it needed to. I think they got a turnover late in the fourth quarter or something like that.
I'm under the impression that they just got a little lazy towards the back half. There was never any fear that the Mustangs were going to do it.
What?
I was told by some sources that they just got a little lazy at the end, and they were trying to do a little too much, and that's the reason why the Mustangs came back, and it really wasn't a game. They weren't worried about that.
So they were playing
That's what I
with
was
them?
told. That's what I was told.
They were playing with them?
I was told
they
they
were
were
like
playing.
a cat with a mouse, just swatting it around out there.
Let's see if this one works.
I was told some people were trying to make a TikTok, and it just it didn't go the way they wanted to, and the Mustangs scored. But that's just my sources.
Did you say they were trying to make a TikTok?
They were trying to. Yeah, hey, I'm only going to say it once. I'm going to move on.
I'm sorry. What was this TikTok that they were trying to make?
Not going to bait me into this thing. Right?
Was it one of those stupid? Was it one of those stupid dances? Or was it like one of those stupid challenges that people are into?
One of them little bait and switch type things. I don't know, but I'm just saying.
Might have been one of them like home cooking, like how to make tacos or something like that.
I just know nobody was worried about things coming back.
What? Wait, Trey, I could be wrong. You had said in the chat you were trying to get some guests for tonight, weren't you? Are they coming on or what?
I actually did ask the owner, Mr. William Minnick, if he would like to come on for like
you called him William.
Just a quick Q&A, and he said no thank you. That's fine.
Okay.
I reached out to a couple other Mustang players. They read my message but did not reply. I am no longer an insider. I have to let you guys know Rappaport is probably going to leave like my name because you guys just won't let me in anymore. And it sucks. I miss it. I miss you guys. But
all right, let's move on.
You're too much.
All right, so Trey, I got good news for you. There's not as many buys this week as there was last week.
Thank God, because
and the Comanche are playing, so maybe Q will settle down.
Yeah. That car wash is filthy.
All right, so we'll go with Titans traveling to the Comanche, 1 p.m. game.
Nobody want to jump on that one.
Like early. Comanche 62-12.
Vinny's back.
I mean, come on. What are we sugarcoating here? Come on.
It's April 6th.
I say Comanche are going to win, but not by 62-12. More like 70-0. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, there you go, Danny. No, you're not.
Wow.
Comanche might shock.
Man. This guy's a savage.
I promise you I'm kidding. But I don't actually know.
I don't think there's anybody on this panel that's picking anybody other than the Comanche.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm picking the Comanche. Lee saying 46-6.
It's what I like to call Baptism Saturday.
Yep.
Welcome to the GEFA. Now you're taking on a perennial, playoff championship contending team. Yeah, you're going to learn what it's like to be against the upper echelon of the GEFA this week.
And it's at Comanche.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, then
Yeah. I say 64-6 because everybody always scores at least one.
I'd say Comanche 46-6. It's a long trip out there. Bring everybody you can because the Comanche are going to be tough.
Yeah. Plus, they've had 2 extra weeks to prepare for this game alone with game film. Good luck. Good luck. Moving on. Trey, did you give a score?
Comanche 62-2. They're gonna. That's the only point.
I think they have one like what bad
By the
snap
Comanche.
over the
Yeah.
over the quarterback's heads.
Yeah, that's the most they're getting.
I'm gonna take Comanche. I think 64-8.
How many times are you gonna pick?
I
don't know.
already, bro. We know.
He's trying to decide on a score.
Here. How about this? I'll just say Comanche, and I won't say a score.
He just doesn't know.
Danny,
how
you're
bad
like
they're
rerun here.
Yep. I'm like
10-second
Seinfeld in
Tom.
syndication.
All right, moving on to the next one. Vikings at Miners.
Ooh. Ooh, well, guess this is just me and Vinny and Danny on this one.
You said Vikings at Miners?
Yeah, half the panel is gone.
After the Vikings won against the Warriors, I'm not doubting y'all the rest of the season. I'm taking the Vikings.
Wow.
Man, you got Danny second guessing himself now. That's terrible.
Second guess.
Miners are still learning. They got some pieces, but they haven't been able to put it together. Now
Lee
they're going
Townsend
against
This is
the
a 3
Dogs.
p.m. game, right?
3 p.m.
This is,
game.
it's going to be a rough one. I'm going to say 56-6. Everybody scores one.
I'll
Not
say
this week, they don't. 65-0.
Whoa. In favor of who?
The Vikings. Yeah, the Vikings.
Lee in the
Shut
chat
up.
says Miners 66-12.
It's got to be a typo.
All right, let's move on. Buffalo's
you're not
at
picking?
Crusaders.
Yeah, James, did you give a pick on that one?
I haven't given a pick all year.
Oh.
That's why.
You don't want to show bias, eh, Mr. President?
No, it's I don't want to hear whining.
He's trying to mentally prepare for his kick.
That's right. I gotta focus.
What, in 3 months and 12 days?
Yeah, he's already got the jersey.
Good
and
thing you're not
everything.
counting or anything, Danny. Jeez.
Danny got a
Who's
countdown
counting,
clock.
eh?
Danny, he sleeps in the jersey. That's why he got it made so early.
He probably does, too.
Actually, if you want a day count, 72 days. No, it's 70. Wait, it's July 12th, right?
13.
No.
13th. Okay, 73 days from today. The only reason I know that is because SpongeBob premiered on this day all the way back in 1999, and he and I came
All
into
the
the world
way.
exactly, exactly, and I'm not kidding, 75 days apart.
SpongeBob premiered all the way back in 1999.
1999, 25
Wow.
years ago today.
All the way back.
The same year that I was born. And I was born July 15th, 75 days after the premiere. And the Keystone Bowl is 2 days before I turned 25.
Shut the fuck up.
70
Then it's 76 days for me because I was born on the 14th of July.
Oh, cool.
Yes, sir.
What year? I'm guessing 1892.
Well before
No, I'm
you.
kidding.
1892. Damn. 1892. Yeah. Go back to your Cheez-Its, dude.
Roger that.
What year was it though, Vinny? Yeah, I assume you're older than I am.
What year was I born? 81.
All right,
What year were you born, Thor?
82.
82.
Oh my god.
Hey, what's up, Trey?
All right, so what are we picking for
Where'd you
Buffalo's
go?
at Crusaders now that we learned that SpongeBob happened 25 years ago and
Yeah,
Benny's
we-
old as shit?
We got
I'm
way
taking Buffs.
sidetracked on that one.
I'm taking
Oh,
Buffs.
shit.
Who's the game? Who's the game? Buffaloes and who?
Buffalo's
Buffalo's
Crusaders.
at Crusaders. This is going to be, remember, this is Breast Cancer Awareness Week. So that's going to be the showcase game.
So Crusaders, new team playing their first game.
Yes.
Ooh, that
Baptism
option gonna have them
Saturday.
heads spinning, boy.
Yep, baptism Saturday. We'll say 62-6.
I'll say 62-3. I don't know.
3.
Buffs.
We
Yeah.
don't kick field goals in this league, bud.
All right, then 63-2, whatever.
I'll say Buffalo's on their first crusade as Crusaders against the Buffaloes. Buffaloes win 66-6.
Damn. Frankie Camacho in the chat says it's a blowout. He says 80-6.
Who's gonna
Frankie,
say
what
anything?
team? Buffs or Crusaders, Frankie?
No one's gonna say a word about 66-6. No one's gonna say a single word. We're just gonna let that run. Sick fucks. But anyway,
Who says
All right, let's
66?
move on. Raptors at Mustangs, 1 p.m.
Ooh,
Mustangs come back. They come back out on top. I believe in them again.
Well, didn't they sign Jameis Winston or something?
Yo, chill out.
That's what it said on Facebook. And if it's on Facebook, it's got to be true, right?
I was gone for like 2 minutes because
You know, he got LASIK and everything. He can see.
Mustangs beat the Rams.
Yo, what?
36.
I don't have a score, but I'm going to go with the Mustangs.
I
What's your
think
score, Benny?
I
I
like
didn't
to.
make a
I like to
pick
hear
yet,
that
Trey.
energy, Lou. I like to hear that energy, Lou. Keep that energy. I'm not
Make a
hating on you,
pick
bro.
yet, Trey.
I mean, you can think that I'm hating on you, but I'm not hating on you. It's just matter of fact. I've been around this league a long time.
Who you
I've seen a
talking
lot
to?
of new teams come in here and get baptized. So
Oh,
I
I'm
hope-
missing something. I'm missing comments or something.
I hope so, Brooklyn. Brooklyn Wells. He said, "Don't doubt us, man. We're hungry after that beatdown." I hope so. And that bye
Yeah,
week,
and
it just didn't seem like it went the way that it should have. But I mean, I'm not on the inside, so I don't know.
I got the Raptors though. I got the Raptors 30. No, more than that. 48-28 Raptors.
well, I look at it like this: one team can play defense, one team can't play defense. Both offenses seem to struggle. I'm taking the home team, Mustangs. 38-32.
You
The
want
Mustangs
I'll
are playing
throw
at
a
their
pick.
new home field in Freeland.
Who? What?
The Mustangs are playing at their new home field in Freeland.
Ooh.
Nice.
That
Nice.
changes. That changes.
Where they at? They on turf? Okay, never mind. Go ahead, Thor.
we don't know. I think the Mustangs win this one by a little bit more than that, though. I'm going Mustangs 40, Raptors 18.
I'll go Mustangs 40, Raptors 60.
Nice.
Yeah, everybody on the Mustangs, huh?
Mm-hmm.
If this team that played the second half against the Buffalo shows up, I think they'll be all right.
Yeah.
And
If the first half team shows up, I mean, hell, Raptors might come around for their money.
Andrew.
come on, Andy.
Did anyone pick the Raptors in this one?
Yes,
Yeah, I thought
You know,
Vince
Andy
did.
Then he
You know-
did.
with the Raptors anymore, right? Then
No, I didn't know that. It don't matter. I'm still gonna yell for him.
He
Yeah.
plays on the Wildcats.
So is Vinny the only one?
I
Yep.
believe so.
Yeah.
yeah, he lone wolf.
Oh, we got to get that howl, buddy.
No, we're not howling yet. It's too early in the season to howl. I'm out here jumping off cliffs and stuff. So
You haven't
like, I'm
done
not howling yet. I'm throwing Hail Marys.
Vinny.
Brandon wants to know who is the Raptors quarterback.
Not you, Dirk.
Tanner White.
Not you, Dirk.
Tanner White, same kid they had last year.
He did go down.
There you go, Brandon. Tanner White.
Hopefully they got him back. I haven't looked at the injury report to see if they got him back or not. I know he finished the game.
No doubt.
All right, let's get to the last game. Warriors at Nightmare.
Or get back on track. Or the guy project.
Honestly, every time
Nightmare, the number 1 seed right now in the Valley Conference.
Okay, I'm going to Nightmare. Because I hope I'm wrong, but every time I've picked the Warriors, they've lost. But I'm also probably not going to be at the game this week, so maybe I'm cursing them, but I'm going to pick the Nightmare.
Danny went the first pick.
Wow.
Big curve. Warriors fans are
Danny goes
right.
against his hometown team.
Hey,
Ed.
listen to me. Listen to me.
That was fast. Too.
Wow.
You
Real
already
quick,
knew who
I
you were
hope
picking.
I'm
Real
wrong.
quick,
I
Lennon.
hope I'm wrong. But the
I'm
way
not
the
gonna
Warriors
be
have
there.
played
They're
this
losing.
season against the number 1 seed in the conference, I just don't think that they have what it takes to pull out the Nightmare. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I am wrong. But from
Dan,
what I'm seeing, they don't have what it takes to beat the Nightmare.
these other
That's
5
easy.
picks could be entertaining. Just listen. I'm glad you went first. Brent,
Yeah, that was wild.
What's that?
You want to lead into this one here?
Yeah. Look, I mean, Nightmare went on the road. They played a good game. They got a dub, and they're coming back home. But I just think, the Warriors have taken two heavy hitters right out of the gate. They played a pretty solid game against the Wildcats. They obviously couldn't finish the second half and lost. They had chances against the Vikings. They couldn't deliver. I think this is the week they put it together. I think this is the week they get back on track, like Trey said. And, they kind of start building some momentum. I got the Warriors 48-28.
Yeah, they win. They're right back in the mix. So I think I agree with you too. I like, what'd you say, 48-28? I'm right around there too. Just so we don't have the same score, I'll go 50-30. But they got to win. Like they have to.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
essentially
it's
at
early
this
yet,
point,
but got to get rolling.
yeah. I mean, what is it? 11 teams. You're sending what? 8 of them to the playoffs?
Right.
6.
6 to the playoffs. Yeah, I mean, essentially, are you sending it by conference or just top 6?
Overall.
Top 6, okay.
Oh, then
So-
you got to win games.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to get too far behind the sticks.
Yeah, I mean, the Warriors are 0-2, but they played 2 really solid teams to start the season, like you said. So, I mean, some might argue that they might be one of the, if not the most battle-tested team at this point. and I think that's going to work to their advantage. The Miners did win their first game, but I feel like they're a first year team. They're not quite as explosive as they're going to be when they get things together, but I do think that the Warriors win this game. I'm going 44-32.
Thor just had to
What did
yell
you
at
just
people
say,
like, yo,
Thor?
shut up.
I muted it for a reason, Danny.
I say Warriors.
I'm on the
45.
podcast. Get the hell out.
Danny,
What's up?
Aunt Watson said you're banned from the Warriors sideline for picking the Nightmare.
Oh,
Okay, well, in that case, I'm picking the Warriors. Sorry.
no.
Ain't no
Because
flip
I love being on their
Bro.
sideline.
Danny, tell him it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. If you beat the Nightmare, I will gladly pick you guys next week. I don't care if you're playing the number 1 team in the GEFA. You guys win, I'll pick you next week.
They blow the Nightmare out. 45-12.
Try to say it on a slide like nobody's listening to you.
I ain't want nobody here.
Say it again. Warriors do what?
If the Warriors beat the Nightmare this weekend, I don't care if you're playing the number 1 team, I will pick you guys next week. I promise.
All right, rerun. We already heard that.
And I thought you said say it again.
Yo,
I thought you said say it again.
I wanted
No.
Trey to say that the Warriors are going to blow out the Nightmare again.
That was
but
my
all
bad.
of your scores are literally whatever. All of
Who,
your
me?
scores. Are literally, what was your
Who,
score?
me?
What would you say? What was your score?
Of this game, 50-30.
That's a okay.
I didn't say,
Garbage time 30?
oh, yeah.
I
Okay,
said
so that's a blowout, right?
Yeah, I never said it wasn't. I just wanted to hear you
Okay.
say it.
All right, and Thor said
Rerun.
44-32, but really I meant 44-22.
okay, and I said 45-12. Brent said, I mean, it sounds like we all said blowouts, but I'm the only one that used the word blowout. And
Exactly.
Vinny, I think,
Which
Nightmare are
makes it
better than
worse.
what you guys think.
Vinny, I think that was really dark of you to try and
I don't
put me out there.
doubt.
Hey,
I
one
don't
more.
I just know that the Warriors have had 2 games already against tough opponents. The Nightmare haven't had an opportunity to have that kind of advantage yet, and I expect the Warriors to be a pretty good team this year. But I mean the Nightmare, but I think the Warriors are going to come out on top because of what they've been through already.
Yeah, I think the Warriors got the worst part of their schedule out the way. I mean, no, I'm looking at it now. Never mind. Ooh.
Yeah, my kid does that shit. Start saying something and then say, never mind. That shit
Yeah,
drives me crazy. It just drives me crazy.
Yeah, but your kid's like internet page doesn't load and then schedule pops up and it's like, oh damn, I might have skipped.
Scott Bailey said Nightmare 30-28.
Ooh, picking a close one there, Scott. Nice.
Don't sleep on the Warriors, man. They got some real players over there.
I think they have a lot of athletes.
They do.
A lot.
Thor, why'd you do that in like a trucker talk?
I was
Looking for a
readjusting.
lot lizard.
Don't worry about the Warriors.
The lot lizard.
Don't sleep on the Warriors.
Yeah, I swear I'm the only person that hears you talk, Trey.
Boy, they are the ones that built this town from dust. Yes. I'm glad some of you got that Imagine Dragons reference.
I love it. I love it.
Awesome.
No. Nobody listens to Nickelback. I mean, Imagine Dragons.
That is the equivalent.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. They're both good bands. And I do listen to the occasional Nickelback. Are you questioning my music taste there, James?
I mean, we all have our faults.
All right, fair. I mean, you are a Braves fan, so you should talk. Go Tigers.
Woo. Better watch it. You better watch that. You better, whoa. Calm down there, Danny.
What?
And the
We just
Tigers
took the
ran
lead.
away.
We just took the lead 5-0 against the Mets in extra innings.
It's the
Oh,
Mets.
shit.
Pump your
What are
brakes.
Yeah,
we doing?
and the Tigers. I mean, what are we talking about here?
We just swept the White Sox like 3-4-0 in the series. Let's see how the Braves did today.
Tell him, Danny.
Holy crap! You blew out the White Sox 9-0. Nice.
See, you guys should take notes.
Get on that level.
Yeah.
Hey, we won 3 straight games against them. We'll see if you guys can win. If you guys can sweep them as well.
It's like that manager from Major League. He's like, we win today. We win tomorrow. That's a winning streak. It has
Something in
happened
the water
before.
in Detroit.
My grandparents have that movie on VHS. That's Charlie Sheen, right? Isn't he in that?
Yeah.
Travis, you're
That's
not
right.
just gonna get in here and mute yourself like we didn't just sneak your way in.
Oh yeah. What do you? Yeah. Bye.
Matthew said, "What the fuck are we talking about? We're talking about Major League and baseball, man."
Whoa, Danny.
Hey,
Yeah, how you
Hanging out with
how
Greg.
you come
That's
in?
what happens to you.
How you come in and
Danny,
right up where you
Danny,
left off?
Danny.
Travis, you came in picking up right where you left off, eating something.
We're trying to
Right.
be PG, Danny.
PG
All right,
13.
sorry
I
about
came
that.
into Danny
I guess we
cussing.
can edit that out of the pod. Oh wait, no, we're live. I guess not.
Hey,
Never mind.
actually, isn't Raw PG 13 right now? The Rock is dropping everything.
Yes.
What's up, Trav?
Yeah,
Hey,
What's
Trev.
up? I just came in to, just to mess with you guys a little bit.
Well, we got 7 minutes left for you to mess with us.
Did you put your glasses on before you clicked the button or after you said, hey, let's get on?
What you mumbling saying, Trey?
Nothing. What's going
Think
on, bro?
straight, Emilio. Think straight.
What's going on, Trav?
I don't know how to take that.
Nothing. I like your glasses. No phone. No glass. Nice.
Shut up, Danny.
I didn't say nothing.
No diddy cheese it, man. I don't even want to know what that means.
Just stop reading the comments, Danny.
Yeah, nah,
What's
because
up, man? You got Danny in here dropping F-bombs.
yeah, that's what made Travis get on. He said, "Hold up."
Again, I'm sorry about that, you guys.
Don't apologize.
Good.
It's
I love it.
PG-13.
Yeah, man. Speak your mind.
I love it.
It's PG-13. We're allowed at least one F-bomb
That I can handle.
per 36,000 minutes. That's what I read for the FCC.
That I can handle.
We
One
usually
for how long?
spread out
30.
Brent's parts, spread them out a bit.
Yeah, I was about to say we've already exceeded the threshold, but
Ah, fuck.
so Danny's didn't really. If we're being honest, at all. But Danny's had no it's all good. But Travis, do you want to give us your rundown of all your picks? Because you just wanted to join, so we can go ahead and give you each game, and you can just give us your picks.
Yeah.
No, I agree with everything you said, Trey.
Wow, because I didn't even spawn for some of them. Not gonna lie, so bad choice off rip.
Trey, is that a frying pan behind you?
Is it a frying pan?
Yeah.
This is some weight, something you've never experienced in your life, Vinny.
Shit looks like a cast iron frying pan with your internet.
Oh my God, it does. It really does.
Don't let me take
Trey
you to
over-
the kitchen.
Trey over there.
Vinny's
benching
getting
the cast
hungry.
iron.
I'm about to say he got the
Hey,
Taco Bell
Vinny,
background, so
got
you
some
already know
Cheez-Its
he's
for
thinking.
you, and the bag's empty. Never mind.
Yeah, Trav eating, Danny eating Cheez-Its the whole episode.
The two people
Might
during
work,
the
Brad.
episode that have
Lunch-
been worried
Danny
about
put the
food.
DMX. Dang straight, Greg. Dang straight, Greg. How did you know that's what I was listening to before I came on?
What did I tell you about reading the comments? Stop it.
All right, fine.
Especially Greg.
Don't read anything from Tavares.
Got it.
All right, so what do we got? We got 4 minutes left.
All right. What do you want? What do you want to talk about, James? What's on your chest? What do you want to do?
Yeah, what's on your mind, James?
Nothing.
Wow.
That should be a little like 3-minute segment at the end of the show. What's on the president's mind
Yeah.
this week?
Yes.
What's going on? What's going on with
Yes. What's on James's mind?
Fred? James, do you want me to come up with 5
God, you got
solid
Danny
questions
singing now.
to
Yeah,
end
do it. Make it like
podcast every week?
the 2-minute warning with El Presidente.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect.
It'll be like
Yeah.
Jerry Springer's thoughts at the end of it.
Yeah.
I could throw a chair at my laptop.
So, James, what are your thoughts on the state of the league? SOL.
I don't know. We had bitter old men that couldn't compete on other podcasts talking about how the league shit. So
Why are you even giving him life?
That's all you got? That was weak. We're talking about the league, bud.
that's what I'm talking about.
No, you're talking about the Tomahawks. Ain't nobody worried about the
I'm not
Tomahawks.
talking about
I'll
that.
give him. Okay, well, I don't care about all these copyrights and infringements and stuff. I'm very guilty, and I'm here to shake it all up. So, James, tell me your thoughts on the bottom half of the league. Let's start naming some bottom feeders. The
Ooh,
Indiana County Crusaders. What are your thoughts on some of the newer teams in the league, such as the
All right, we're
Crusaders,
out of time.
the Titans?
All right, that's
Nope,
it for
we've actually got
We
2
got
minutes.
two.
We're actually
We got
right
2 minutes.
we're actually right in the 2-minute warning. So now you're not going to run away from this, bud. This is called the 2-minute warning with James Simerson. What are your thoughts on the bottom half of the league? Do you feel that there is a way to progress? What do you see?
half of them didn't play.
Hey,
Well, what
speaking
do
of
you
number,
expect-
speaking of the number two from the Buffaloes had 4 receiving touchdowns
That he did. That's actually
in a
big
running
deal
offense.
for a running team. Yeah.
How about this for you, James? What do you expect from the bottom of the league, bottom half of the league playing this week? What do you expect from them?
What?
What do you expect from the bottom half of the league that's playing this week?
Well, the Comanche haven't played yet, so they're playing against the Titans, so that should be a good game. The Crusaders haven't played yet, so they're playing the Buffaloes.
Thor. James is doing it. If I act like they're not here, they'll just leave.
Maybe if I close my eyes and count 10, the live will end.
No, we got some time left.
Yeah, we've been saying that. Tell us your thoughts. Dan. Tell the league what you think of it.
Yes.
Go ahead, President.
Let us inside your brain, James.
Give us your kick of destiny right now.
Penny for your thoughts, El Presidente.
I hate you so much. I hate you so much. Oh my God. Oh, just
What? What happened, Trey?
Danny, I'll talk to you. I'll tell you.
What was it in like the Facebook comments? Because I can look.
No.
Don't
Okay.
worry.
Okay then. Well, in that case, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another episode of the GEFA. Hope you guys have another 2 hours left of April Fool's Day. So if you guys have any last minute pranks, pull them off now. But other than that, thank you all for coming, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye, everyone.
Later.